Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. This is GMTV. You are all welcome to GMTV, and today is on the Sunday, and on the 6th of August 2023. If today is your first time coming across our channel, please do us a favor, like, share, also comment. Also, let other people know about GMTV. Yeah, as we give you the news on a daily basis. And what you can see on the screen now, this man said his name is President of Laughter Republic, so I don't really recognize him properly, and I don't know who he is, but on this very note, as you can see what is on the screen now, is sending a message to the EU people about what they're doing in Africa and what is going on now, because African people that have just woken up now, they have taken their destiny into their hands. He said they will not be allowed to be pushed around anymore like they used to do, because the colonial masters, they are all hell-bent and civilizing or trying to make people feel the way they feel, or trying to control people because they think they have all the power or everything that it takes to do anything in Africa without people in Africa interfering on their daily activities. With this guy that is on the screen right now, I'm sending a warning to the EU, 000 message to the EU, and with what is going to come in the near future, it looks like Africans, they are just waking up and seeing what is going on right now, and they're taking their own destiny into their hands. With the colonial master, we know the way they came. There's France in there, there's UK in there. America didn't really play a lot of roles on all these very issues going on around now, but indirectly it seems that they did some things of which that is a bit incriminating about what is going on. If you look at it properly, in Africa, there's still a lot of countries that French colonized. There's still a lot of countries that British people colonized as well. And most cases, the countries that are French colonized, they are the one breaking away from France now. They're cutting their ties away from France. And also, there's some country that British created as well. Some of them are beginning to wake up now and said, no, this is enough of all this exploitation, enough of all this oppression, and enough of what they're going to do in the land. And as the case may be, I'm going to show you so you can listen to what this guy have just said about what is going to come in the nearest day and the nearest future as well. Have a listen. This is GMTV.
Good evening. This message is for the EU. My name is President Obonjo of Laughter Republic. I am not going to mince my words. I understand that the EU is threatening to send troops to Niger. I totally condemn this action. I won't mince my words, and I will not repeat my words. The EU is threatening Africa. The EU that can't take care of its own backyard. The EU that Britain left because of maladministration and corruption. The EU is threatening Niger. How dare you? How dare you threaten the continent? That great continent of ours. Let me tell you right now, we will make sure the African Union, the AU rather than the EU, I won't repeat myself, the AU rather than the EU, the African Union will be ready to defend Africa. EU has no jurisdiction over Africa, talks less of Niger. You cannot in any shape or form, EU, try and use the words trying to protect democracy, freedom of speech, and so on and so forth. I repeat, the African Union, I will make sure that the African Union responds to the EU. Do not attempt to send any troops. This is not Britain. This is not Spain. It is not Germany. This is Africa. Africa, the greatest continent on earth. Africa, the greatest continent that everyone wants to pollute. Africa, that everyone sees as a playground to grab. I will not repeat myself. This is to the EU. Do not attempt in any shape or form to send troops to Niger. We will. The African.
Yeah, this is another one. On a very, very good note, this is Nigerian youth corps NYSC that they are training. They're going to deploy them alongside with the Nigerian army to go and battle in Niger. As you can see, these guys are not well trained, and if you know you have your family over there trying to be moved down, because the way they described it is like they're shipping them. They are not well trained, and they are not the army, because it takes a long time to even train one army. Talk less of these guys. They are up to about 1,500. Most of them are females, so which they are going to try and ship down to the Niger Republic to go and combat with the army people, well trained and well sophisticated people on that very, very country. As the case may be, they are assuring every one of them that everything will be provided for them. Basic amenities, houses, allowances and all that. They use that to entice them so that other people can make up their mind and follow suit to all this. But what we can see here is that, you know, these people, when they go, I don't think all of them are going to come back, because they are assuring them that everything will be put in place. These people, as you can see, they are not well trained. This is just ordinary NYSC. They are not trained as army to combat any insurgency or anything going on, or any conflict within countries or neighboring countries around. Like this man on the blue speaking seriously that they have a full backup to these people, and they're going to support them in anything they're doing. And also, as we can see, a lot of people are on the street protesting that these people, they should not let the NYSC go, but it left for the government then to save their own people from being exterminated. And there's still another video coming up on the next side, where they are seeing all these guys going away to another destination. So I'm going to leave this video so you can watch.
About 1,500 2023 batch P-Stream 1 corps members deployed to Katsina State for the compulsory one-year National Youth Service have vowed to maintain the good name established by assisting the present administration to achieve its Building Your Future project. Katsina State coordinator of the scheme, Aisha Mohammed, who said this during the closing ceremony for the batch P-Stream 1 orientation course, added that with the improved security in the state, corps members will continue to live above expectations. It is about 16 years since corps members deployed to Katsina State had the opportunity for a sitting governor to honor them in camp during their 3 weeks orientation course. Late Umaru Yaradua, according to findings, was the only democratically elected governor to have honored the corps members on camp during his days as the governor of Katsina between 1999 to 2007. Others who came after him for the past 16 years only sent representatives. With the visit of the present governor of Katsina State, Diko Rada, who officially conducted the closing ceremony, the NYSC coordinator Aisha Mohammed said it is a morale booster for the corps members who will put in their best to support the government.
The posting of corps members have been done carefully to meet the needs of the state in providing support for sectors such as education and healthcare. This posting also covers sectors such as agriculture and rural infrastructure.
She further appealed to corps employers not to reject corps members posted to their establishments, but rather engage them adequately as they are ready to create impact.
And I wish to urge employers of corps members not only to accept them, but also to accommodate and assign them right duties during the service year.
Governor Dikora used the medium to promise adequate security for corps members and assured that their welfare, especially their state allowances, will be reviewed so they can contribute meaningfully to the development of the state.
And I also want to assure the corps members your welfare will be looked into by the state administration. For those corps members that will be posted in the rural areas, I want to assure you that you will live in peace and you will finish in peace in God's name.
The governor commissioned water projects undertaken under the leadership of the state coordinator aimed at easing the case of water scarcity in the camp. Zachary Omale, AIT News, Katsina, Northwest Nigeria.
Yes, this is it. Upon hearing that, as you can see on the video, the coppers are packing their loads and luggages. They're going away now to their various places. So this fight is only for the Nigeria Army, of which they announced that they don't have army to do this job. So the coppers, they are going home. This is what they're supposed to do. This is GMTV.
Coppers don't go house.
Yes, and lastly, this is what everyone have to know, most especially Biafran people, the freedom fighters. On this screen, what you can see now, the people, the media that propagate evil and propagandas of what is not happening, and they say that is happening. When they see something that is they need to report, they don't report it, and if they try to report it, they report it in the wrong way. All these social media outlets, they are all agents of brown envelope. So if you hear any news from them, don't believe whatever they say. NTA is their father, and Arise TV is there. Also, Channels Television is there. Sahara Reporter, Daily Trust, Vanguard, and Punch, Tribune, and BBC also, and other other news outlets. So if you hear anything from this news media, they will all propagate fake news and lies, and also deceit, deceiving people of the public to believe what they are saying. You never see them coming out of their studio, going to the ground to go and do journalism investigation. So if you hear any news from these media outlets, don't regard it as real. They are all fake news. And also stay safe as always. This is GMTV. We're going to stop here. If today is your first time of coming across our channel, please do us a favor, like, share, also comment as well. Let other people know about our video. This is GMTV. Remain blessed as always, and bye for now.